Today I'm going to show you how to add a merchandise product to your photo finale site. We're going to start in Lab 50, and in store management, the product catalog, we will click the new button, and I'm going to fill out this information here with my product name, and the type will be merchandise and services. I've got my description here I'm going to paste in. I always recommend putting in a description. The search uses the name and description for results, so it's definitely good to have as much information in there as makes sense. Hit OK. I'm going to change my preview photo. I've got one here on my desktop for this vintage camera bag. 320 square is ideal size, 320 pixels. And product ID, we reserve the 9,000 range for dealer use, so you can be sure if you use a 9,000, it won't be used by another product that we've got in the master catalog. And you can also set price tiers from here. But once I've added this information, I'm going to go ahead and save the changes. And then you can then add the product to your category, either in Lab 50 or in My Lab. I'm going to jump on over to My Lab so I can show you what it looks like adding it there. I think it's a little bit quicker to do it that way. So I'm going to go over to My Lab, and I've got a category set up, and I've actually already added the product, so I can move this demo along. But to add the product, you can add products, and then you can either search for the number that you created or the name that you used. Click merchandise and services on the left here, and there's my camera bag, and I can check it off and hit OK, and then it will pop it in my list here. Before I save this and show you what it looks like on the website, I'm going to click into it just so I can point out a few things. So at this point, I can change the name or description if I want. I can also do price tiers, change pricing, add weight for shipping. The product personalization section is the one I want to talk about here. Personalization can be, it's user input. You can take one of two ways, either as text input or as a pull down list. So in this example, let's say you can monogram this bag with up to 4 letters. So I want to enable my product personalization, choose my prompt, choose text input, and the max length of 4 letters. This max length will show up on the website, but I also like to put it in the prompt. The other type of personalization you can have is a list of options. The most popular uses for the list of options are something like if your cards come with envelopes and you ask, which color envelope the user wants, and you have a choice. You can also use it for paper surface types, and for classes, it's really good to be able to advertise one class and have your 4 different sessions listed, so they can use that pull down to pick which session they want to register for. So then once I save my product here, I can then go over to the website and take a look. Now, I've done all this ahead of time so I can show it to you, but whenever you add something in My Lab or Lab 50, it can take about 20 minutes before it shows up on the website. So it won't show up for you right away like this, just so you know. So I'm going to go ahead and click in to my camera bag. And here it's asking me for my quantity, and this is my prompt here, the monogram. And you can see down here is where it defaults to whatever number you've selected for your max input. And then I add it to the cart. Oh, I didn't fill out my monogram. And then it adds to the cart, and then I can check out as normal. So that is how to add a merchandise product or service to your website.